Good morning. Good morning, fellow journeyers through life. That's kind of a long thing, but anyway, good morning. Here we are. It is Friday, February 16th, 2024. I didn't forget what it was. There was something over there that caught my attention. I was thinking, what is that as I'm trying to speak? Multitasking. Anyway, again, we'll cut that out, right? Okay, so good morning. Once again, here it is, Friday, February 16, 2024. It's about 6 a.m. here in wonderful southwestern Nevada, Nye County, Pahrump, Kentucky, for those people who don't want to shorten it. And this is Department of Career Services, where our goal, our simple but lofty goal, is to help you get from point A, from where you are, to someplace better on your journey through life, to help you become more successful, to help you have the tools so you can have more money plus meaning and purpose. Because again, for us, success is the formula for success is success equals function of money times meaning and purpose. Okay, that's it. Our thing is success is a function of money times meaning and purpose. So we're here to help you learn to use the tools to get that. And it really comes down to the way to do that is to have power. Wait, power, that's bad. No, power is neutral. Power is like a hammer. Here's my invisible hammer. Is a hammer good or bad? It depends, right? That's what they teach you second year of law school, where I went to law school. The answer for most questions is it depends. A hammer can be used for good, to make things, or it can be used for bad, to break things. It's fixed. No. It depends how you use it. Now, the challenge or the problem is it's easier to use a hammer to break things than it is to make things. And so we can do a thought experiment. So we go into a classroom of 10 kids, we bring in 10 hammers, nails, pieces of wood, and we say, we'll come back in half an hour. What's going to happen? Pain, blood, crying. Why? Because the kids don't know how to use the hammer. Same experiment. You take 10 journeyman carpenters, give them hammers, nails, a bunch of wood, come back half hour later, they've built something. Okay, so it's easier to use a hammer to break things than make things. How about money, good or bad? Is money the root of all evil, or is lack of money the root of all evil? Money is what money does. So it's a lot easier to use. Money in itself is neutral. Hammer is neutral. It's what you do with it. Money can be used for not good. Money can be used for good. Once again, it's easier to use money for not good than good. It takes skill, learning, practice, repetition to learn how to use money for good, how to invest it, for example. So power is the same thing. Power is neutral. It's not good or bad. It is what it is. It's how you use it that's good or bad. Power can be used, and it's easier to use it for bad. It can be used to manipulate people, to coerce people, to threaten people, to intimidate people, etc. You can get what you want by holding a gun to somebody's head. Okay, on the other side, we have positive use of getting people to do things, compliments, motivation, ultimately self-motivation. If you get them to motivate themselves, they'll do a lot more. You can get a lot more people to do what you want by self-motivating. All right, good morning, Wata Bebe. Good to see you again. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. So, here, the path to success is power, getting other people to do what you want. But once again, you have to learn how to get them to want to do things on the good end of the spectrum, not on the bad, because it's easy to lie to people and manipulate them. Sometimes it's hard to tell the truth. Why? Because we're afraid of the consequences. We're afraid of what will happen if we tell the truth. That's not the topic here, though. The topic here is we're here to help you learn to use the tools to help you progress on your journey through life. That's it. And it is a big deal. So I used to say, no big deal, but actually it is a big deal. It's the biggest deal. So it's important that you show up. Repetition is the key to creating routine. Routine is the key to creating good habits or bad habits. Habits in themselves are neither good nor bad. They are what they are. Unconscious behavior. Why not set yourself up to have good habits? It's easy to have a bad habit. Oh, I'll just push snooze on my alarm. I'll set 5 alarms, and the first 4 I'll disregard, but it makes me feel like I'm actually somebody who's going to get up early and do something. When I set the alarm, that's my thing. It's my routine. I repeatedly do that. But in the morning, my habit is to hit snooze. Why? Because I have 4 more. Oh, I have 3 more. Oh, I have 2 more. Oh, I have 1 more. Oh, and I can push snooze 3 times on that one before I actually have to get up. So yeah, I set my alarm for 6 a.m., but I get up at 7. And I'm tired. Why? Well, because that last hour wasn't good sleep, for one thing. All righty then. I've got a happy face in Virginia. Or is it Moginia? Or is it Morginia? Gin. Yuck. All right. Okay. So what's our theme of today? I'm going to the worksheet. The worksheet is linked down below. Well, it will be after I post it on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on our websites. What if you were more humble? What if you were more humble? Okay, for the Catholics out there, today is the first Friday of Lent. You should be fasting, which is giving up something. What if we were, but for the rest of us, or for all of us, what if you were more humble? What if you were more humble? Right, so I'm working on my paper for tomorrow's class in healing. And it's tough. Why? Because it makes you think. Challenges your beliefs. Talked about that yesterday. But what if you were more humble? What would happen? What would happen? Is humility one of those skills we need to learn? That it's easy to have an ego. It's easy to let your ego to use your ego as an excuse to not do the right thing. Is humility a skill that needs to be learned? I would say, yeah. Why? Because it's tougher. I mean, that could be a good, simple question. A test is something on the spectrum. You take a thing that's neutral, behavior. Behavior can be bad. Behavior can be good. Is it easy to be ego-driven? I want what I want. I'm number one. The world revolves around me. Therefore, it's okay for me to manipulate you to get what I want. I don't have to tell you the truth. Is that harder or easier? I would say it's easier to take that approach, to manipulate people to get what I want, because it's easy to know what you want. Now, that could always change. What you want in the moment is not hard to know. What's best for you, that's a different story. That's a different story. Okay, so what if we were more humble? Just ask yourself the question, what would my life be like if I were more humble? if I cared more about other people, if it wasn't just about me? What if I took more of the role of the student instead of the expert? What if I said, I'm not even really the expert of my life? I'm the person who's living the movie. I'm not the person who is writing the movie. I'm not the writer, I'm the actor. Free will, or is Moran Surf right? Free won't. Okay, let's see what else we got on today's hit parade. Andrew Huberman, nope, that's not new. Ted, no, Derek Sivers. Okay, so this is day 5, week 3 of how do we get people to do what you want. Derek Sivers wraps it all up, wraps up the David Logan, the Seth Godin, the Simon Sinek, probably Phillips, but join tribe, nudge forward. You got a group of people laying on the grass, listening to a concert. In comes the Seth Godin part, 4-step thing. Find part of the status quo to change. Oh, we're just sitting here laying down, listening to music. Part of the status quo to change, tell a compelling story. Let's get up and dance. 3, connect the true believers, ignore the new non-true. Come on, hey, let's dance together. Who's coming with me? Step 4, lead them. He's out there. Derek Sivers, though, takes it to another level. Oh, so day 3 would be Simon Sinek. The story is about why. Why do we want to get up and dance? Because it's more enjoyable. Okay, so Derek Sivers goes one level below that, though, and he points out the value of the first followers. Because until the first guy's out there dancing, everybody's laying on the grass, the first guy is out there dancing by himself, crazy maneuvers. And Derek Sivers points out he's not a leader at that point. He's just a lone nut. And how do you attract your first followers? Because the job of the first followers is to bring in more what? Followers. Okay, they repeat the story. They continue bringing more people. And those people bringing more people, et cetera, et cetera. So it's like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, right? Got to have your road dog, your wingman, your whatever. Okay, so that is that. Very good one. Daily Stoic. Yeah, that was a good one too. I don't remember what it was. Seth's blog, long one. Trading Trust. I didn't really see that one. That was kind of long. Darren Hardy, good one today. That was about how to bounce back. Oh yeah, really good one. An example in there about Kobe Bryant. How do you? It's not. The best people aren't judged by what they accomplish. It's really by how quickly they bounce back from loss. He uses the word failure, but I think you only fail when you quit, when you give up. That's when you fail. The rest are just part of the game, setbacks. You're testing yourself, you're learning new things. If when we're learning how to write the alphabet, if we didn't make an A right the first time, we say, oh, you failed. No, I didn't fail. I'm learning. You only fail when you quit. And as Ray Kroc would say, when you're green, you're growing. When you're no longer green, you start to die. So it's not failure, it's learning. Seth's blog. Okay, we talked about that. Darren Hardy motivational video. That is what the meme for today, where the meme for today came from, about being humble. Good one. And of course, let's see, the Jordan Peterson short. That was a good one. Daily Divine Inspiration. Good. Baraka, Red Letter, Prayer. All good. Along with humility, something to think about today, which I'm going to include in my paper. 1 John 2:15 through 17, not red letter, but it serves to the people who aren't red letter people. Do not love the world or the things in the world. Okay, that means where the most important thing in your day is your day, your job, your car, your money, how people perceive you. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world is not from the Father, but is from the world. And the world is passing away along with its desires. But whoever does the will of God abides forever. Right. Keep your focus on your faith. Keep your focus on your faith. And anyway, so where we at in terms of time? 15:38. That's a good one. Amen. Somebody is sending hearts. Amen. Let's see if I can do that too. Boom. Well, I sent one. I'll send a beep. Okay, cool. All right, so Wadabebi, how is your day shaping up? How does your day look? Tick tock, tick tock. Okay. We can do a Jerry Maguire. Boom. It's good to be alive. Great. Extra entrepreneurial. Anxious to hear about that. Maybe we can chat a little bit later after I get off the Peloton. Okay, well, so for everyone else for today who's going to be watching this, good job being here. Repetition leads to routine leads to habits, better habits lead to advancing in your journey. It's really quite simple. The worksheet down below, link down below, has the important stuff in it. Quick little videos, things you can watch to ingest, digest, process, take with you, don't leave home without them, tools to use to help you get through to the best possible place you can in life. And so with that, we're going to say and cut. Chat with you later. Wadabebi.